Do you feel like you're constantly battling the headwinds of B2B sales? What if the key to your success lies not just in external strategies, but in unlocking your own instincts? Welcome to Sales Zen. I'm Kevin Currie, and I'm here to guide you through integrating mindfulness and practical techniques for a more fulfilling and successful sales career. Last time we talked about the foundational power of grit in navigating the inevitable challenges of sales. Today, we're building on that inner strength by focusing on how to channel that resilience into effective action, specifically through the lens of prioritization. As you develop the ability to detach yourself from solely focusing on internal outcomes, those immediate wins and losses, you'll find a natural byproduct, a greater capacity for clear prioritization. Why does this happen? Because you're less likely to be swayed by the urgency of the moment and more focused on long-term impact. One of the most significant misses I consistently see in B2B sellers is the lack of rigorous prioritization. The demands on a B2B seller can be relentless. Internal requests, client needs, administrative tasks, they can come like a tidal wave, fast and furious. However, the truly exceptional sellers, the ones who consistently achieve remarkable results, possess a masterful ability to prioritize their day and week. They understand that not all tasks are created equal, and that focusing their energy on high-impact activities is the key to sustained success. When new items inevitably rise, and in sales they always do, these top performers don't just react. They strategically assess each new demand based on two critical factors: the deadline and the potential impact on their overall goals. This allows them to integrate new tasks without derailing their core objectives. Now think about the alternative. If you find yourself constantly struggling with time management, you're likely familiar with that feeling of being perpetually behind, rushing to simply clear your plate. In this reactive state, when new requests pop up, the tendency is to prioritize based on recency. Whatever just landed in your inbox feels the most urgent. This often leads to neglecting high-impact activities with slightly longer timelines. I've seen countless sales reps struggle to even meet the basic outreach metrics because an unexpected client request throws off their entire schedule. They use that reactive scramble as an excuse, and by the end of the month, they haven't generated even enough activity to meet the fundamental expectations of their role. Now contrast this with top sellers. They establish a clear plan, a roadmap for their week, and while they understand that unforeseen circumstances will arise, they don't succumb to panic. Instead of letting every new request derail their progress, they calmly evaluate its importance and integrate it thoughtfully into their existing priorities. This isn't about being rigid or inflexible. It's about having a strong underlying framework that allows you to adapt without losing sight of your key objectives. It's about understanding that saying yes to everything is often saying no to your most important things. Prioritization in this context becomes an act of mindful decision-making. It requires you to step back from the immediate pressure, assess the true value and urgency of each task, and make conscious choices about where to allocate your time and energy. It's about working smart, not just working hard. So how can you cultivate the ability to prioritize over panic? It starts with clarity. Clearly define your key objectives for the week and the month. What are the activities that will likely have the biggest impact on you achieving your goals? Schedule dedicated time for those high-priority tasks and treat those appointments with yourself as sacred. When new requests come in, take a moment and evaluate them. Ask yourself, what's the real deadline? What's the potential impact if this is done well? What's the consequence if it's delayed slightly? How does this align with my core objectives? Learning to say no or not right now, respectfully, is also a crucial element of effective prioritization. It's about managing expectations, both internally and with clients, and ensuring you're focusing your energy where it truly matters. Shifting from a reactive, panic-driven approach to proactive, priority-focused mindset takes practice. It requires conscious effort and a willingness to step outside of your comfort zone. But the rewards are significant: increased productivity, reduced stress, and ultimately greater success in your B2B sales career. This week, I challenge you to take a closer look at how you're managing your time. Identify those areas where you tend to react impulsively. Practice pausing, evaluating, and prioritizing based on impact and deadlines, rather than recency. You might be surprised at the sense of control and focus you gain when you choose priorities over panic. Because in the world of B2B sales, clarity and focus are your friends. And the ability to prioritize effectively is the key to unlocking both. Thank you for joining me on Sales Zen. If you found value in today's episode, please subscribe and share it with others who might benefit. To connect with me, download my free ebook, and enroll in my online course, visit saleszenmedia.com.